Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Anthony Marian Ruth, and I will discuss item 91 to 120. 91. You were having a face-to-face demonstration lesson using a PowerPoint presentation. All of a sudden, there was a power interruption. What is the best thing to do? A. Blended learning. B. Internet-based. C. Modular approach. Or D. Face-to-face meeting. What do you think is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter A, blended learning. Why blended learning? Because it allows flexibility switching between digital tools and traditional methods when needed. And why not internet based? Because it needs power and internet, which are not available during an outage. And it's also not modular approach because it involves printed materials, but not ideal for an interactive demo on the spot. And also, it is not face to face meeting because we are already in one and it doesn't solve the power interruption issue. So the correct answer for this item is
Letter A. Blended learning.
92. The following forms of traditional and modern technology, which is a most ancient way of communication. A. Morse code. B. Radio. C. Letter. D. Email. What do you think is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter C, letter. Why letter? Because it is the oldest form of communication among the options. And why not Morse code? Because it is invented in the 1830s and much later than letters. Also not the radio because it developed in the early 90s. And also it is not email because it is a modern technology which started in the 1970s. So the correct answer for this item is the letter C, letter. Next, 93. Schools have become open to the idea of borderless global society. Which among the following educational practices support the multicultural perspective towards globalization? 1. Cultural exchange program. 2. International school partnership. 3. United Nations celebration. 4. International conference on peace talks for students and teachers. What do you think is the correct answer? 1. A. 1, 2, and 3. B. 2 and 4 only. C. 1 and 2 only. Or D. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Why not letter A? Because it leaves out for number 4, which which also supports global peace and cooperation. And it's also not letter B because it misses 1 and 3, both of which involve cultural learning and appreciation. And also not letter C because it includes 3 and 4, which also foster global and multicultural values. So the correct answer for this item is letter D, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All the listed practices promote multicultural understanding and global awareness. Next, 94. What is the essence of inclusive education? A. It is education for children with special needs. B. It is welcoming children with disabilities in schools. C. It is accepting all children for education regardless of race, size, shape, color, ability, or disability. Or letter D. It is classifying students according to IQ and accepting all regardless of IQ. So what do you think is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter C. Why letter C? Because it is accepting all children for education regardless of race, size, shape, color, ability, or disability. Okay, 95. Which of the following can be the list to consider if we desire to rebuild, and reform a new educational landscape in the country. A. Empower teachers on powerful tools for effective teaching learning process. B. Have a paradigm shift in systems thinking in school governance and operations. C. Redirect and assess students on the use of technology and social media while bearing away its potential hazards to them. Or D. Make additional content in the curriculum to further knowledge and information systems. So what do you think is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter C. Redirect and assess students on the use of technology and social media while bearing away its potential hazards to them. And it is not letter A because it is empowering teachers is essential and they are the frontliners of education. And it is also not letter B because it is a shift in governance mindset and it is crucial for systematic and sustainable reform. And also it is not letter D because it is updating the curriculum ensures relevance in a fast changing world. Next is 96. Here is a competency for grade 3 math. Interprets data in different kinds of bar graph, vertical and horizontal. Which learning materials are most appropriate for students to master the competency? A. A written explanation on how to present data in linear and bar graph.
B. Data presented in vertical and horizontal bar graph. C. Video presentation on various kinds of graphs.
A. A collection of data to be presented in vertical and horizontal bar graph. So what do you think is the correct answer for this item? Okay, the correct answer is the letter D. Why not letter A, B, and C? Because letter A, it only explains how to present data and it doesn't let students practice interpreting graph. And also it's not letter B because it's just shows finished graph and the students aren't actively working with the data. And also letter C is not the correct answer because a video explains graph, but watching alone doesn't build deep understanding. So the correct answer for this item is the letter D, a collection of data to be presented in vertical and horizontal bar graph, which is a collection of data to be presented in vertical and horizontal bar graph. This lets students practice interpreting and creating bar graph and directly building mastery. Next is 97. Under uncertain circumstances, when learners do not have the needed bandwidth of internet for online learning, what would be the most possible flexible learning resource? A. Print module. B. Mobile phone learning. C. Radio broadcast learning. D. Free access Schoology platform. So what do you think is the correct answer for this item? Okay, the correct answer is letter A, print module. Why print module? Because it does not require internet or electricity and can be accessed anytime. And it is not mobile phone learning because it is a needs internet or data and which may not be available. And also it is not radio broadcast learning because learners must follow a fixed schedule and can't review lessons anytime. And it's also not free access Schoology platform because it still requires stable internet to access online materials. So the correct answer for this item is the letter A. Next, 98. When the teacher groups her students accordingly and asks them to perform and present the concept that they had learned in social studies, what aspect does she address? A. Variety of teaching strategies. B. For teaching. C. Student diversity. Or D. Gender sensitivity. So what do you think is the correct answer for this item? Okay, the correct answer is the letter B, per teaching. Because students are grouped and asked to present what they learn, which involves them teaching each other. And it is not variety of teaching strategies because this refers to using different methods across lessons, not just grouping or presentation. Also not student diversity because this is about addressing differences like culture, ability, or background and not just group work. Also not gender sensitivity because this focuses on treating all genders fairly, which isn't directly shown in this scenario. Say the correct answer for this item is letter B per teaching. Next is 99. On the characteristics of a teacher, which of the following connotes attitude? A. Displays moral conduct. B. Addresses appropriate to the occasion. C. Accepts new ideas. Or D. Takes pride in work. So what do you think is the correct answer of this item that the so the correct answer. So the correct answer is letter A displays moral conduct. Moral conduct. So display moral conduct, it is an attitude refers to a person's values, beliefs, and feelings that influence behavior. And dresses appropriate to the occasion is not the correct answer because this reflects behavior or appearance and not inner attitude. Also, not accepts new ideas because this shows openness or mindset and not necessarily a stable attitude. Also, not takes pride in work because this shows motivation or work ethic, not a broader moral or ethical stance like attitude. So one of the characteristic of a teacher that connotes attitude is displays moral conduct. 100. On lifespan perspective, which message best describes development as a lifelong process? A. We enhance in socializing as important to maturing. B. We change as the world changes around us. C. We gain capacity for logical thought in school. D. We continue to learn and flourish in life. So what do you think is the correct answer for this item? Okay, the correct answer is the letter D. We continue to learn and flourish in life. Why not letter A, B, and C? Letter A, it focuses only on socializing and not the full range of development. And not also letter B because it talks about external change and not personal development. Also, it's not letter C because it limits development to childhood or school years and not lifelong. So the correct answer for this item is letter D. We continue to learn and flourish in life because this best captures the lifespan perspective because it emphasizes ongoing development at all stages of life. So 101. The teacher's first task in the selection of media in teaching is to determine the A. Choice of the students. B. Availability of the media. C. Objectives of the lesson. Or D. Technique to be used. So what do you think is the correct answer for this item? Okay, the correct answer is letter C. Objectives of the lesson. Why not letter A. Choice of the students? Because students' preferences are important, but not the priority when planning instruction. Not also availability of the media because availability matters later. And first, the teacher must know what needs to be taught. And letter D, technique to be used is also not the correct answer because techniques support teaching, but they are chosen after setting the lesson objectives. So the correct answer is the letter C, objectives of the lesson, because media should match what the teacher wants students to learn. 102. How can a teacher best model social literacy in class? A. Researching effective strategies in presenting the lesson for clearer and better understanding of learners. B. Analyzing dilemmas, drawing up life lessons, and integrating values at the end. C. Using highly technological tools in processing the teaching learning process. Or D. Showing love, care, and concern to the learners while considering them as their own children. So what do you think is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is Letter D. Why not letter A, B, and C? Because letter A, this focuses on teaching strategies, not on modeling social behavior. Not also letter B, because this emphasizes values and lessons, but not direct modeling of social skills. Also not letter C, because this is about tools and technology and not social interaction or empathy. So the correct answer for this item is the letter D, showing love, care, and concern to the learners while considering them as her own children. Because social literacy is about building relationships, empathy, and emotional understanding. Number 103. It is the form of this distance learning that uses computer networking technology to provide interaction of teacher to learner. A. Online learning. B. Telescoping. C. Mentorship. Or D. Independent study. The clue here is a distance learning that uses computer networking or technology. So the correct answer is letter A. Online learning. Why online learning? Because it uses computer networking to allow real-time or flexible interaction between teacher and learning. And B, telescoping is not the correct answer because this refers to accelerating a student through education by skipping grades or combining years, and not a form of, of computer-based learning. Not also a mentorship because mentorship uses computer networking to allow real-time interaction between teacher and learning. And also not telescoping because learning done alone without regular teacher interaction or online tools, it lacks the computer network interaction described in the question. So the correct answer for this item is letter A. Next, 104. Based on the CMO 104 series of 2017, which is one of those required of students' teachers before they are fielded to the cooperating schools. A. Medical certificate indicating that he or she is in good health. B. At least two ready-to-use and instructional materials. C. Video recording of his or her demonstration teaching in the higher educational institution. Or D. Prepared lesson plan. So what do you think is the require of student teachers before they are fielded to the cooperating schools? So the correct answer is letter A. Medical certificate indicating that he or she is in good health. Why not B, C, and D? Because B not because instructional materials is not required before deployment. These are developed using the practicum and not also a video recording of demonstration teaching because it is not required document. And demonstration teaching may be observed live and not necessarily recorded. And also not prepared lesson plans because yes, prepared lesson plans is important during teaching, but not a pre-deployment requirement. So the correct answer for this item is letter A, a medical certificate indicating that he or she is in good health because CMO 104 series of 2017 requires student teachers to be physically fit before deployment. So next is 105. By using averaging method of computing the final grade for the 4 quarters in a school year, what is Shello's final rating in the following are his obtained grades? So got a grade. Oh, Shello's Shello's Filipino Shello's grade in Filipino subject in first quarter he got 94, second quarter 89, third quarter 95, and fourth quarter is 93. So the final rating of Shello's grade is What do you think is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is the letter A, 92.75. He got 92.75 because all grade that he got from first quarter to fourth quarter is is all added and divided by 4. So his final rating is 92.75. Okay, next 106. In general, what does physical movement contribute to human development in general? A. Demonstration athleticism. B. Having muscular body build. C. Enhancing muscular condition. Or D. Acquiring body resistance. So what do you think is the correct answer for this item? Okay, the correct answer is letter C. Enhancing muscular condition. Why enhancing muscular condition? Because physical movement helps develop strength, flexibility, coordination, and overall fitness which is the key parts of human development. And it is not demonstration athleticism because this focuses on showing off skills and not overall deployment. And also not having muscular body build because muscle size alone doesn't reflect full human development. And also not acquiring body resistance because this is vague and doesn't directly relate to the broad benefits of movement. So the correct answer for this item is the letter C. Next, 107. Boy at 7 years old is an emergent reader. Which of the following shows he has achieved literacy? A. Fascinated with books. B. Word by word matching. C. Printing many words. Or D. Filling blanks in sentence. So what do you think is the correct answer for this item? Okay, letter B is the correct answer. Word by word matching. Why word by word matching? Because it shows the child can connect spoken and written words, which is a key sign of emergent literacy. And also, fascinated with books is not the correct answer because it shows interest, but not actual reading ability. Not also a printing many words because it shows writing, but not necessarily reading comprehension. Also, not filling blanks in sentence because it could be guessing or memorizing, not real reading skills. So the correct answer is letter B. Next, 108. Truth remains true to matter how much pain it may bring to a person who became part of it without consideration for relationship, compromises, and conditions. As human beings, we are bound to live with the truth shall set us free. This is a reflection of what Asian philosophical view. A. Perennialism. B. Idealism. C. Existentialism. Or D. Realism. So what do you think is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is A, perennialism. Why perennialism? Because it emphasizes timeless roots and universal values that remain constant regardless of personal feelings or situations. And why not idealism, existentialism, and realism? Because idealism, it focuses on ideas and the mind. It values truth, but more in relation to spiritual or mental realities and not painful objective truths. And C, existentialism is not also the correct answer because it centers on personal choice, freedom, and meaning. Truth is truth is often subjective and tied to individual experience, and also not realism because it deals with observable facts in the physical world. It's about what is real in a practical sense and not moral or eternal truth. Next is 109. It is stated in Article 4, Section 2 of Ethics for professional teachers that every teacher shall uphold the highest possible standards of quality education, and make the best preparation for the career of teaching, and shall be at his best at all times and in the practice of his profession. What does this convey? A. Education for all. B. Continuing professional development. C. Teachers' ethics. Or D. Teachers' competence. So, what do you think is the correct answer for this item? Okay, the correct answer is the letter B. So why not letter A, C, and D? Letter A, education for all. This refers to access to education, not the teacher's personal growth or preparation, and not also a teacher's ethics because while it's from the code of ethics, the focus here is on growth, not moral behavior, and also not teacher's competence because competence is the result, but the statement stresses how to maintain it through preparation and development. So the correct answer for this item is the letter B. Because the statement emphasizes the teacher's responsibility to always be prepared and perform at their best, which aligns with ongoing learning and professional growth. 110. All teachers are allowed to administer the following, except one. Which of the following tests is he or she not allowed to administer? A. Aptitude test. B. Multi-factor assessment. B. Psychological test. Or D. Achievement test. So what do you think is the correct answer? That okay, letter C. The psychological test requires special training and certification. So regular teachers are not allowed to administer it. So what is teachers? Oh, so why not letter A, B, and D? Because letter A, aptitude test, teachers can give this to measure students' abilities or potential. And letter B, multi-factor assessment. Teachers can conduct this to evaluate different areas like behavior and skills. And also, achievement tests can allow teacher to administer because teacher often administer this to check what the students have learned. So, aptitude test, multi-factor assessment, and achievement test is allow the teacher to are all teachers are allowed to administer this kind of test or assessment. Okay, next 111. Which literacy in the 21st century refers to the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, create, and act using all forms of communication? A. Media literacy. B. Information literacy. C. Digital literacy. D. Cyber literacy. So, what do you think is the correct answer for this item? Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Media literacy. Why not letter B, C, and D? Because information literacy, it focuses on finding, evaluating, and using information effectively, and mainly in research or academic settings, and not also digital literacy because it is about using digital tools and technologies like computers and the internet, which is effectively and safely. And also not D because cyber literacy deals more with understanding safe and responsible behavior online, including cybersecurity and digital ethics. So the correct answer for this item is letter A, media literacy, which is it involves accessing, analyzing, evaluating, creating, and acting using all forms of communication. Next, 112. Which of the following represents a message from the teacher who makes assessment test a constructive process for students? A. You did badly compare with other class. B. Your grades will improve the next time. C. Think of dropping the class now. Or D. Your grades are too low to make you pass the grade. So what represent a message from the teacher who makes assessment test a constructive process for the student? So what do you think is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter B. Your grades will improve the next time. Why not letter A, C, and D? Because letter A, you did badly compare with the other class. It is not represent a message from the teacher because this is discouraging and focuses on comparison and not growth. Also, letter C, think of dropping the class now. It is also not represent a message from the teacher because this is demotivating and gives up on the students. And also, your grades are too. Letter D is not also the correct answer because this focuses on failure, not improvement. So the correct answer is letter B. It encourages progress and gives hope for better results. So next is 113. On this stage of lifespan, at what period does the child take masculine and feminine roles, achieve social responsibility, and acquire emotional independence? A. Late adulthood period. B. Puberty period. C. Adolescence period. D. Late childhood period. So, what do you think is the correct answer? So, the correct answer is adolescence period. Because this is when individuals typically develop gender identity. It take on social rules and seek emotional independence. Why not letter A, B, and D? Because letter A, this stage is about reflection on life and not role information. Not also letter B because puberty is mostly about physical changes and not full social or emotional development. And also not letter D because children are still dependent and not fully aware of adult rules or responsibilities. So the correct answer is letter C. 114. A student teacher ought to engage in reflective teaching, which makes him or her the reflective teach as he or she is immersed in internship. A. Participation in co-curricular activities. B. Correction of students' tests. C. Conduct of action research. Or D. Conduct of test item analysis. What is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter C. Conduct of action research. So letter A, B, and D is not the correct answer because letter A, this supports student engagement, but it doesn't focus on analyzing or improving one's own teaching. Also not letter B because this checks students' learning, not the teacher's own teaching methods or effectiveness. And not also letter D because this improves test quality and not teaching practices. So the correct answer is letter C, conduct of action research. Action research helps the teacher reflect on and improve their own teaching strategies. Next is 115, an approach in which additional learning experiences are provided to learners with gifts or talents while they chronological ages. So what? Letter A, acceleration. B, promotion. C, ability grouping. And D, enrichment. So what do you think is the correct answer? So the correct answer is letter D, enrichment, because it provides additional learning experiences without changing the learner's grade level. And why not acceleration? Because it moves the students faster through the curriculum or to a higher grade level. And also not promotion because it means advancing a student to the next grade, usually based on age or performance. And also not letter C, ability grouping, because it places students in groups based on skill level, not about adding extra learning experiences. So the correct answer for this item is letter D, enrichment. 16. When do we say that one's reflection is well written? A. Clear but not supported by documents. B. Clear but shallow with some documents. C. Clear and supported with what was observed and analyzed. D, clear but lacks depth and with documents. So what do you think is the correct answer? The correct answer is letter C, clear and supported with what was observed and analyzed. Why not letter A, B, and D? Because letter A, it lacks evidence or basis. And letter B, it lacks depth and deep thinking. And letter D is not also the correct answer because it has support but missing insight or analysis. So the correct answer for this item is letter C. A well-written reflection is not just clear. It must also be based on actual observations and thoughtful analysis. So next, 117. Which of the goals can be set so that the students can be best self-motivated towards appreciation for learning? A. Desire to pass to grades. B. High ranking among peers. C. Success for high grades. D. Love for learning. So what is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Love for learning. Why love for learning? Because it fosters intrinsic motivation, which leads to long-term appreciation and enjoyment of learning. And why not letter A, B, and C? Because letter A, this is extrinsic motivation that focused only on moving ahead, not on through understanding or appreciation. Not also letter B because it encourages competition, not genuine interest in learning. And not also letter C because it focuses on outcomes, not the learning process itself. So the correct answer for this item is letter D, love for learning. Next, 118. Gestalt theories will give emphasis to the following ways of human learning exist. A. Modeling. B. Stimulus response. C. Imitation. D. Observational learning. So what do you think what is the correct answer? So what do you think is not part of Gestalt theory? Okay, the correct answer or not the part of its Gestalt theory is letter B, stimulus response. Because stimulus response, this is a behaviorist concept and not from Gestalt theory. And why not letter A, C, and D? Because letter A, it involves learning by observing others, which align with how Gestalt theory values understanding whole patterns. And letter C, it is similar to modeling. It involves copying behavior, showing learning through perception of actions. Not and also not latter the observational learning because it fits with Gestalt ideas since it involves perceiving and understanding behavior in a meaningful context. So the correct answer for this item is letter B. Next, 119. If a teacher adheres to the behaviorist learning theory, what does she do? A. Teacher enters into dialogue with students. B. Uses drill heavily for mastery. C. Asks students to construct meaning from a learning experience. D. Makes students interact with one another. So what do you think is the correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter B, uses drill heavily for mastery. Why not letter A, C, and D? Because letter A, this fits more with constructivist or sociocultural theories and not behaviorism because behaviorism focuses on observe, observable actions, not dialogue. And also not letter C because this is also constructivist approach, which is behaviorism doesn't focus on student building their own understanding. And also not letter B because this supports social learning or collaborative learning and not behaviorism, which focuses on individual responses to stimuli. So the correct answer for this item is letter B. This aligns with behaviorism, which emphasizes practice, reinforcement, and repetition. Okay, next is 120. Student teacher are expected to acquire life skills and soft skills. Soft skills. Are life skills and soft skills synonymous? One, no, but they are related. Two, no, life skills are sets of skills for adaptive behavior that enable individuals to deal effectively with the challenges of everyday life and the workplace. Three, no, life skills are broader in scope and include soft skills. So what is the so what do you think is the correct answer? A, 1 only, B, 1, 2, and 3, C, 3 only, or D, 2 only? Okay, the correct answer is letter D. No life skills are sets of skills for adaptive behavior that enable individuals to deal effectively with the challenges of everyday life and the workplace. So why not letter A, B, and C? Because letter A, it gives a vague answer without explaining the distinction clearly. And letter B, 1, 2, and 3, 3 is wrong because life skills are not always broader than soft skills. In fact, soft skills are often considered a subset or overlapping part of life skills. And letters is also not the correct answer because three is inaccurate. It makes an incorrect generalization about the scope of life skills. So the correct answer for this item is the letter D, 2 only, because 2 is the only statement that clearly and correctly defines life skills without adding incorrect assumptions. So that's ends of my part.